everyone, I'm back here today because the other day I did a tutorial on how to make these little puff flowers, and I think it was quite tight crocheting into 6 stitches, so we're going to do it a little bit differently today and hopefully it will be a bit easier. And we're going to use 2 different colours of yarn today. So we're going to make the centre part of the puff flower in yellow, and then I'm going to make the actual flower part in white. I will be using DK weight yarn, a 4.5mm hook. You will also need a pair of scissors and a darning needle, and we're going to start off not using the magic circle today, but we're going to do it with a chain of 4. So to begin, you need to make a slip knot, and I do this by crossing the yarn over like that, inserting my hook through the loop, grabbing the yarn and just pulling. And then we're going to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to insert our hook into the first stitch and just grab the yarn and pull through both the loops, and you should end up like with a little circle. Now we're just going to chain 1, and then we're going to do 12 single crochets into the center of this little circle. So insert your hook through the center, and if you can, carry this little tail around with you, and then you won't have to worry about sewing it in at the end. So to single crochet, we yarn over, pull through, and then pull through 2 loops. That's 1. Insert your hook through the circle, grab the yarn, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just have to push it over a little bit. 11 and 12. And then we're going to, if you just pull on that yarn a little bit, it pulls the hole in the circle in a little bit, so it's not such a big hole. And then we're going to single crochet into the top, that V there, of the first single crochet, not the chain one we did, but the first single crochet, which will look like a V on the top. So insert your hook through there, grab the yarn and pull through 2 loops to close the circle, and you should have 12 single crochets, so that would be like 12 V's. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and then what you can do now is a little chain 1, draw the yarn up and just snip it off and pull tight to secure that. And if you carried your tail around with you as you've done your single crochets, you can just snip that now, but if you didn't, you would need to sew that in. So that's the center of your flower, and now what we're going to do is the petals. So take your second color of yarn, what you want yours to be. I'm using cream, and insert your hook through any one of these stitches. I'm going to go there, and if you just grab the yarn and pull through and just tie that on to secure it, and that will keep it nice and secure. And then you're going to go through again, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, and then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and this will count as our first stitch in that space. Again, if you carry these tails around with you, you won't have to worry about sewing them in. So now we're going to do another 2 stitches into this stitch by yarning over, inserting our hook into that space, grab the yarn and pull through, and then pull up to the height of your chain 3, then yarn over again, insert your hook through the same stitch, grab the yarn, pull up, and again pull up, and then we're going to move to the next stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook through the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull up. That's once, twice, and 3 times. Then you're going to just aim your hook downwards, yarn over and pull through all of those stitches, and then chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. That's your first petal. We're now going to move to the next stitch, insert your hook through, do a slip stitch and chain 3, 1, 2, 3. That counts as the first stitch in here again. So we're doing 3 stitches in each stitch, and that will be counted as 1. So we go in again, grab the yarn and pull up. That will be 2, 3, then move yarn over and move to the next stitch, pull through and pull up. That's 1, 2 and 3. Yarn over, aim your hook downwards and pull through all of those stitches, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we're slip stitching into our next stitch, chaining 3 again, 1, 2 and 3. Yarn over, insert our hook through, grab the yarn, pull up. That's twice and 3 times. Yarn over, move to the next stitch, insert our hook, grab the yarn, pull up. That's 1, 2 and 3. Aim our hook downwards, yarn over and pull through all those stitches, then chain 3. Once again, we're inserting our hook, grabbing the yarn and slip stitching and chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, insert our hook, grab the yarn, pull up, yarn over, insert our hook, pull up. That's 2, yarn over into the next stitch, 1, 2, 3. Yarn over and pull through all those stitches, and chain 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to snip these ends because I've worked them in, so they don't really need to be there anymore. Right, on to the next stitch. Slip stitch into the next stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, insert our hook, pull up, 2, yarn over into the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull up, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over and pull through all those stitches, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and insert our hook into the next stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yarn over into the next stitch, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over, pull through all those stitches, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and just slip stitch into that little space, that last stitch there. And then all you have to do is do a chain 1, pull the yarn up and snip your yarn. And this is actually the back of your flower. When you turn it over, that's what your little puff flower should look like. And what we're going to do is just sew this end in. Because I changed 3 for the height of this flower, it's actually come out a little bit bigger than the others, but the chaining is what the height of your petals will be. So if you want bigger flowers or small, you chain more, and if you want smaller flowers, just chain less. Just snip that off, and there we have our lovely little puff flower. Looks quite nice with the centre a different colour, I think. If you don't want such a big hole, you can actually use the magic ring again, or just pull that cincher in like a little bit more when you finish doing the yellow. But I think that looks really cute, and it's ready to sew onto something now, a bag or a hat or any sort of embellishment. But anyway, so I hope you've been able to follow along and found that a little bit easier than just doing the 6 stitches like my first tutorial, and really trying to get all those stitches into one stitch was like a little bit difficult. I think it's much easier to do the 12 stitches in the center, and then, you know, work your way into 2 stitches per petal. But anyway, give it a try and see how you get on. And I'll be back with another video soon to show you how to turn this puff flower into a square, so that if you want to make these into squares and join them up, you'll be able to do that. So see you all soon. Bye for now.